Wow, it's a beautiful, beautiful day. So much sunlight. And that's why we have decided with some of my friends to go out. So before we do that, that means we need to check what is there in our wallet. Okay, let's see. Okay, this card, I think I have like 200 euros or something in this account. This is a good looking card. I just like to carry it around. It expired like last year. Then there is the medical card. There is an iCard, the other iCard. Situation's bad. And there's 50 euros. And there was something else here. Let's see what else is in the pocket. Office keys. 2 euros. Money. The thing that we all need but we don't have. We all have our own reasons. And I'm sure no rich kid is watching this video, because if he or she is, you're not anyway going to understand anything. So honestly speaking, we are supposed to feel guilty when we talk about money in this world. Right. And its importance, of course. Because many people say money is not important because it doesn't bring you happiness. Well, I'm no one to say anything about that. But I have Mr. Grant Cardone's reply to that. He says, just because they have given up on money, they're trying to make sense of it. They are justifying their decision that money won't make you happy and all. Money is important. Money buys you travel, great food, ability to give, comfort, security, time, health, and freedom. So in this channel, we talk about matters that are actually important and are often overlooked. From self-improvement to practical matters such as this video. So, for example, if you haven't subscribed yet, this is another practical thing you should do. Seriously guys, we are going to talk about 5 different ways in which you can save money. I'm not preaching something that I don't personally do. I grew up in an Indian middle class family. So that means if you're watching in a developed country, I guess I grew up in a poor family. But the point is I have been using all these steps in order to work towards my goals. Let's start. Point number 1, the 30% rule. Put aside 30% of the money as soon as you get it. As simple as that. If you have heard Grant Cardone, you know what I'm talking about. The idea is to sort of trick yourself into saving money by reducing the amount of money that is there in your pocket. So open an account where you put 30% of the money as soon as you get it and make that account untouchable. Whatever happens, that money isn't to be touched. It's not the money that you might use if you want to upgrade your wardrobe or your vacation style, or even in case of medical expenses. It's untouchable. It just doesn't exist. And what do you do with this money? Don't worry, I'll talk about that at the end of the video, and especially for the entrepreneurs. Now, some of you would say that 30% of money, that's impossible, that's just too much. And to that I'll say, sorry, it is possible. Irrespective of the standard of your living, it's possible. And in the next points, I'm going to exactly prove you the ways in which you can do that. Point number 2, documenting. Elon Musk said, as much as possible, avoid hiring MBAs. MBA programs do not teach you to create companies. While I cannot agree more with this most maverick business personality ever, there is one thing that we guys know very good. That's to make a bitchin' Excel file. So the point is that you need to make an Excel file with your detailed accounts, updated every single day. All the money that is coming in and all the money that is going out. Write that down every single day. Make headers so that you know which is the field that you're spending disproportionately. You'll be surprised, and then you got to be ready to cut down on it. Is it food because of all the Starbucks or the healthy expensive smoothies, or is it the rent because you're living in a house that's way beyond your means just to show off? This last one I actually know something about it. Or it is a vehicle that you are driving when your office has a bus service. Or is it the PlayStation games, or whatever it is, just write all that shit down. Point number 3, minimalism and having a long-term perspective. Do you really need new shoes every season? Or do you need to buy that new jacket only for that one party? Do you really need to buy different bags for every single day of the week? Matt DeBella, a YouTuber who you should definitely check out, his channel revolves around minimalism, and he beautifully explains how incorporating minimalism in his life has given him more time, more money, more energy to spend on things that are more worthwhile. I have to be clear here. I'm not saying do not buy expensive things at all. No, buy them, but only if you really need them. Now, the other thing is, and perhaps this is something that you're not gonna like, do you really need to buy the newest iPhone? Do you really need to buy the original cover for your iPad? I mean, I bought an iPad because it was needed for the school, but really that 70-80 euro original cover? Or can't you just keep using the bag that you got for free with your expensive trainers? Those are important, but the bag, even if it is 9 years old and it looks old, but it's good for your back and it does your work. The point is, your self-worth should not be dependent on your belongings, but rather on your dreams. If you're not a rich kid, then you need to save money by not buying these unnecessary things and rather use it to run after your dreams. Don't worry, as I said earlier, I'm going to talk about how to use this money at the end of the video. But let's first save the money, okay? Point number 4, selling stuff. Now this point is an obvious after choice. There are just so many things lying around in your house and office that you just do not need. Gary Vee talks about selling stuff in many of his videos. Selling stuff can really take you towards that 30%. See, it can be clothes, gears, shoes, home decor, the extra pair of just so many things that you have, the just in case ones. And the reason he has cited, the first one was that it was affecting his workflow because he would take too much time finding the things that he really needs in the huge mountain of stuff. Another reason he cites is that he has a lot of stuff for emotional reasons, but things that he's never going to use. You need to set your priorities straight and ask yourself, what do you really need? And sell out everything else. Decide, do you want to be the lazy loser sitting on the unnecessary stuff, or you want to be the successful achiever? Point number 5, every drop matters. See, most of the times we stop ourselves before even taking that first little step. That's because we are humans, we are smart. We over-evaluate the value of that small step. What we don't realize is that taking the first step is the reason why we take other similar small steps. And one day when we look back, we just realize that we have come a long way. So please take that first step. For example, let's do some calculations. Now, I'll tell you about certain things that I did a couple of months ago. I changed my mobile internet service provider from the leading company here in Italy to the upcoming one. I think it's like 4th or 3rd right now. So I went down from paying 12 euros to 7 euros. So that's just 5 euros a month. I know, just 5 euros a month. But in the first 3 months, instead of 15, it actually saved me 30-35 euros because there was no advertising on this new SIM. You know, when they just start the subscription of some bullshit service from nowhere. Now, this gave me the confidence, I think somewhere around 2nd month, when I saved around like 8 to 10 euros. This gave me the confidence to change the Wi-Fi at the office too. Now that saves me 10 euros a month and provides better connectivity too. Now, it's coronavirus time, so we were just thinking about which are these other ways in which we can reduce our expenses. So we started cleaning the office ourselves, and we call the cleaning services only once a month, and that would save 150 euros a month. Now I understand you'd be like, okay, so did you really used to call every week? Well, earlier we used to have students, so we need to have a certain amount of cleanliness, etc. No? So yes, we used to call every week, but now not anymore. Food, a big one. I used to buy random food, random burgers all the time. It was unhealthy and it was like really expensive. Now what I did is I offered to buy lunch and dinner from a caterer near the office. And yes, in case you're wondering, do I eat lunch and dinner in the office? Yes, every single day for like a couple of years now. But the thing is, now I eat healthier food, and instead I also save like 25-40 euros per week. So if you just do the calculations, that's somewhere around 275 euros a month. That's more than 1500 euros in 6 months. That's like the cost of everything that I have for making online lessons and starting a YouTube channel. Honestly, I would like to talk for hours about various other ways to save money. Of course, if you would like to know more about it, then just let me know in the comments and I'll make a good list for all the different ways in which I've been trying to save money all these years. But now, as I promised at the start, what to do with this 30% saved money? Of course, this needs a video on itself as it is such a large topic, and if you guys want me to talk about it in detail, then do let me know in the comments. But anyway, I will tell you one of the most important things that you can do with this money. Benjamin Franklin said, an investment in knowledge pays the best interest. So yes, invest in yourself, meaning gain knowledge. See, the truth is that in today's world of social media and so many other distractions, we forget that the only thing that can really help us grow, not only in our businesses, but also personally in our relationships, is adding more knowledge into our kitty. Who knows? Perhaps doing that, you will find the passion that you have been looking for all your life when you just decide to invest in yourself. For example, last year's I decided to invest in myself in order to learn about photography and videography with cheap, smart investments. And that has now helped my school to have better online courses available and also helped me to start a YouTube channel. Okay, so that's it from me today. Hope you enjoyed this video and learned something too. If you did, please like this video and subscribe to the channel. Just like you, I'm also trying to make a mark, and your contribution will help greatly. And yeah, don't forget to share it with your friends on WhatsApp as well. Oh my God, I need to get better in this last part. Guys, if you have any better way in which I can end the video, do let me know that as well in the comments. For now, that's all. Cheers.